Daytime baseball from the home of the Phils since 2004, Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Minnesota Twins and the Philadelphia Phillies. The Phillies look for their 7th straight victory next. Jake Arrieta is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy on the bump sitting on 99 career wins. So you know right now while he's taking his warm-ups, he's thinking about one thing. I need one more win to get to that magic century 100. That's a pretty big feather that you'll be able to put in your cap, and we'll see how he does in this one here today.
In now, Eddie Rosario. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Rosario.
Here's the first pitch to him. And the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball one as we get underway in Philadelphia. Dan, D-Row, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
Two and one now to the Twins leadoff man. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2. And this is taken for a called third strike as the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, we'll see if Miguel Sano can be a difference maker, as he often is. He's hitting over 350 versus right-handed pitching on the season. And today, he has another right-hander on the mound. I don't know what it is or how he picks up the ball so well, but he is sure putting up great numbers against them.
So the base is empty here with one away. And into bat next, the utility man extraordinaire Marwin Gonzalez. First pitch of the at-bat. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Row, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Gonzalez is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost art. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down the first base line. Definitely sets the tone for the team.
Just getting started here in Philly. Franco trying to get there, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. And it's fouled away.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Here's Nelson Cruz now, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just a tick behind for a strike. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Backhanded. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him getting down to first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
Well, I tell you what, there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle, and it doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a ground out to end the inning into an infield single.
Here's Miguel Sano as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a sinker there. Swung on and missed for out number 3. Twins wind up stranding 1. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. Jake Odorizzi will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one, and if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today. Stepping into the box, Gene Segura. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Phillies, the shortstop, Gene Segura.
First pitch on its way. This is line to left. But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out. A moment now to check out the hometown Phil's starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, keep an eye on El Torito, Odubel Herrera, as this game moves along. He's hitting over 400. Now, hold on. I know it's just April, but that's really impressive. And if you're hitting 400 in the backyard playing wiffle ball, you're still doing something pretty good. It's been a great start, and I'm interested to see if he can feed off of it the rest of the way.
Settling in now, Cesar Hernandez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, this isn't his more accomplished side. As a general rule, he's a much better hitter from the right side, but they're looking for him to come through here, swinging the bat left-handed.
Rosario is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far.
Batting third, the right
So
fielder.
next to the plate for the Phils, Bryce Harper looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. High in the air out to center field. Kepler's there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score.
Go.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. A windup and the 0-1. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Here's another 1-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Set to get his day started, C.J. Cron. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First offering on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Hernandez ranges to his left. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting 7. The center
Max
fielder.
Kepler the next to grab a bat.
Kepler.
First pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Hernandez gloves it. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Down go the Twins in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Standing in, JT Realmuto. He also had 3 hits in the win last night.
JT Realmuto.
First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Scope is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at Jonathan Scope, another one of the versatile new regime ball players. Ability to play second base, turn to double play at 6'2", 200+ pounds, and move over to third base with a rocket arm.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and digging in at the plate, the Texas native Nick Williams. Here it comes. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, the last game, they got to wash that down the drain. They got absolutely boat raced by a big margin. They got to put that behind them. Show up to the yard today.
Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He swings and grounds it to short. Gonzalez to his left. He's there. Throw on to first. 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that means Michael Franco, the third baseman, will bat next. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in.
Off for Minnesota, the catcher, Jason Castro.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
In now, Jake Odorizzi, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he takes strike 2.
He knows his strengths and weaknesses at the plate. He knows he has a cold zone away. But the bottom line is this pitcher has been able to execute to that spot. If he misses over the heart of the plate, this guy's still going to be ready.
High and deep to right center. On the move is Harper. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Well, you never want to give up a hit to an opposing pitcher, but when you give one up to an AL pitcher, it's downright annoying. Can't let it get to you, though.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eddie Rosario, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch on its way. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes, 0-2. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. A bouncer up the middle. Hernandez takes it in. And that's the second out.
The batter, number 9.
So stepping in, Marwin Gonzalez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch coming, here it is. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Middle and in for a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. He pulls into second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game. He pulls into third safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
Right fielder, Nelson.
So he's unable to wiggle out of danger, and we're all knotted up.
And as a former pitcher, I know how painful that is. He's 1 out away from ending the inning, and he gives up an RBI triple. Nice job by the offense cashing in. Now they've got a good chance to take the lead.
Into the box now, Nelson Cruz. Real Muto has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Twins do get a run, however, and it comes via this RBI triple. Bottom of the
Watching
third
Giants
coming up, all
versus
even
Rays.
now at 1-1.
Okay, Giants versus Rays. Okay. Good matchup. I like the Rays.
Now at the plate, Jake Arrieta. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The pitcher, Jake.
Not a bad matchup.
Here's the first pitch to him.
The Phillies lost to the Twins today, man.
And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Scope has it. And there's one away.
Giants 6, Rays 4.
Oh, okay, the Giants.
Gene Segura standing in. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
The Giants ain't bad.
Striding into the box, Cesar Hernandez. So far, 0 for 1
Who do you think is making the World Series this
One
year?
of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
Lined into right, a base hit. And this one will bounce into the wall.
But I can't even make that call.
Now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1, 2, 3 easy innings. But now all of a sudden, they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
Who's going to be in the World Series, you know? That's going to be a hard call. You know, there's a lot of good teams out there.
Stepping in, Bryce Harper. And now following the 2-out double, he's got a chance to drive in a run here.
I say Mets versus Astros.
Okay. The Mets versus, okay. Yeah, the Mets, man, they're looking good, man. The Mets, the Orioles.
Here comes the first pitch.
There's so many different teams that look like they can be contenders.
Line toward the alley in left center. And he won't get it as that's gone for a base hit.
And Astros in 6.
Line, so the run will score.
Yeah, boy. Let's go.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
Stepping in now, Reese
I say Astros win the World
Series. On the
Series.
ground to second, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
Astros win all.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roy, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. Keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
So look between those 3 teams. In terms of the
ready to
American
deliver,
League.
here's the first pitch.
The
Ground ball sent back up the middle. They'll go to Scope at second for the force out, and that ends the inning. Phillies will have to be content with just the 1. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Phillies 2 and the Twins 1. Stepping into the box, Miguel Sano. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta.
Miguel Sano.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground at third. Bronco fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Digging in, Jonathan Scope. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Good.
What do you think the Giants naming their stadium Oracle Park instead of Abbott Park?
I don't know what's going to be the name of the Giants stadium. But I know the Golden State Warriors are moving to San Francisco.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it
They'll
comes.
be known as the San Francisco Warriors.
Here's a sinker that stays up. 1 ball, no strikes.
So for San Francisco, that's going to be good. They got the Niners. They're going to have the Giants. San Francisco Giants always been a good baseball club. And they're going to have the Warriors. So they're going to have 3 dynamite teams.
The 1-0.
In San Fran. I like the Niners, too. They just
now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Oakland is also are moving in 2023.
The Oakland Raiders are moving to San Francisco?
From
so
the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Raiders.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
The Oakland
Fourth
Raiders,
inning of a 2-1 ball game.
They've been in that stadium forever. In L.A., they call it the Black Hole. Black Hole Stadium. Oakland Raiders.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of the pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that.
No, they staying in Oakland, but they are getting a better stadium in 2023.
Here's C.J. Cron now.
Okay, oh yeah. The Raiders,
just gets a piece of it, strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Maybe they can get a better quarterback than David Carr, and they can build a team around Antonio. They need a good quarterback, like Baker Mayfield, somebody like that. You know, they need a good pocket quarterback.
The windup and the 0-1.
No Tom Brady or nothing, but
lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
You know, Tom Brady gonna be playing next year. So let's see if the Patriots go back to the Super Bowl. My boy, Kansas City, what's his name? Patrick Mahomes. I want to see him next year. You know, he's going to be playing.
The 1-1.
I like Patrick Mahomes.
Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
They couldn't get past the Patriots,
1 ball,
man.
2 strikes.
Couldn't get past the Patriots last year in the playoffs. It was a good game, though. Great game. They just can't get past the Patriots. The Patriots, man. And Tom Brady couldn't get past it.
And he fouls
Phillies
it
are
off.
going 1-0-1-6-1 this season.
But the Eagles, we beat them, though. The Eagles, we beat them. With Nick Foles. Nick Foles is going to be playing
high
with the
and
Jags.
deep down the left field line.
So the Jaguars are going to be good,
and that will
man.
end up a foul ball.
Jaguars are going to be good.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Count still at 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning.
Versus his World
Twins
Series.
are set down 1-2-3. They still trail it here 2-1. Plate, Nick Williams, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first
But I
time
think
around.
the Mets and Astros are still making it this year.
First offering on its way. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Kepler's there for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
I think that might have been a World Series somewhere in the 70s. I gotta go look that up. I think the Mets might have
Digging
been
in,
the Astros.
Odubel Herrera. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim
Yeah,
last time.
Montreal used to have a baseball team. I think it was called the Montreal
First pitch
Expos.
coming, here it is.
They should bring that team back. Montreal Expos.
Grounded back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in.
Never been a World Series since Astros were in the NL back then.
Your pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And they moved to
Standing
the
in now,
AL in
Michael Franco,
2013.
As he'll lift it up in the air.
Right.
This is back behind second.
Scope will look this one in, and there are 2 away now. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Jake Arrieta.
Jake Arrieta.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Popped him up. Sano in foul ground, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man
so many
left
people
aboard.
pick the Yankees versus Phillies for the World
It's the
Series
Phillies
this
2
year.
and the Twins 1. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading off for the
All
Twins,
right, thanks, Heidi.
the center fielder, Max.
A rematch from 1-0 years ago.
Oh, what was that, 2010? Yeah, the Phillies played the Yankees in the World Series.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Yeah.
Here's a sinker to
that would
start
be a
him
good
out,
World
but he
Series,
wouldn't
you know?
bite. It's ball 1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Williams is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
2009 actually
Now
2010
in the
was the
box,
Giants
Jason
versus
Castro. 0
Rangers.
for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Sinker's in there. No balls and a strike.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
1-1 to Jason Castro. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And it's fouled away. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of
Imagine
the
the World
series.
Series this year is the Marlins versus S.
Ah, stuck him out. Get out of here. Get out. The Phillies are pitching us on fire today. Get him out of here. Get out of here.
Into the box, Jake Odorizzi. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
They ain't ready for this heat. We throwing some heat
Into the
on Minnesota
windup. Here comes
today.
the 0-1.
Get him.
And this will be fouled
Struck
away.
2. Get him. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him this time. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him. Let's see.
And he gets himself another one. He picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is recovered. Down go the Twins in order. They're down 2-1. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura.
Shortstop, Gene Segura.
First pitch on its way. Back up the middle. And a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate.
Marlins versus S World Series would be funny but interesting at the same time.
He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last start. The man on first right now, let him run, get you a living.
Florida Marlins, depending on how good they play, You know, the Oakland A's can make the World Series.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Why not?
The lone pitcher is absolutely dealing right now. So this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Here's Bryce Harper now. Swing and a drive to right.
Let's go! Let's go!
You playing the Phillies today.
Home run.
Yeah, man, that's what I'm talking about. Home run. Let's go Phillies. Yeah.
Three-run homer here for Bryce Harper. Eighth home run on the season for him, and it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game.
In the gut, home run, baby. Citizen Bank Park. It's done. Woo! Woo!
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Gets 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
And now, Reese Hoskins. Now this one's crushed. Left field line, and that's off the left field wall. Throwing to second, and he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
Well, when you serve pitches like that, Matty, you know these hitters are going to put some good swings on them. And that's what happens here as he blasts this thing. The last 2 hitters have really set the stage.
You're going to play the Phillies today.
Back jacks right there. Yeah, so now we'll see if the next guy can keep this train rolling. Here's the Minnesota skipper making his way out to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon.
You like golf? That's my joint, man.
So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure.
I like PGA. I'm down with that golf, man.
Trevor Hildenberger will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
I like the Roy McCoy golf. I don't like the golf club. I like that old school 2015. You know? They got to come out with Tiger Woods, man. Roy McCoy and Tiger Woods. That Roy McCoy golf is a
Stepping
classic,
in now,
though.
JT Realmuto.
I got the
And
Roy
he'll
McCoy.
quickly send a line drive to center
That's my
field.
game right there, man. Golf.
Is there, and he has it for the first out.
It's a very laid-back game, you know. Get your glass of champagne and go to a golf course. Kind of smooth, man. The golf. Get the golf cart.
So a runner reported second here with 1 away. And digging into the plate, the Texas native Nick Williams.
That's my stuff. I love the golf, man.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Kepler's on his horse. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Man at second here with 2 away, and that'll bring up the center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Yeah, I like the golf. That's my thing, man. A good game of golf. Roy McCoy for what? $20 million versus Tiger Woods. They got the Masters. They got the Masters going on this weekend. For the green
with
coat.
the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking
Roy
just a
McCoy
bit
and Tiger
foul.
Woods
So a missed opportunity there.
For the celebrity golf game.
Nothing in 2
PGA.
count, and the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Heading after his Kepler. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side.
Roy McCoy.
But the Phillies use the long ball here, and they get 3 on this 3-run home run. Through 5 innings, it's the Phillies 5 and the Twins 1. So the lineup flips over and digging in Eddie Rosario. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. The windup and the 0-1. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. Tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here. Now the pitch. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Popped him up. Hernandez backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. The next Twin up, Nelson Cruz. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Not the best of sinkers that time. Ball high. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Strike 2 up in the zone. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They're down 5-1. Striding in, Michael Franco. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Third baseman, Michael.
First pitch on its way. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's out number 1.
Wow, what a great show of range there. This ball looked like it might get through up the middle, but check out the sliding stop, and that's going to take him right into a good throwing position where he's able to get enough on the throw to get him out at first.
Standing in now, Jake Arrieta, and he puts it on the ground to second, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Into the box, Gene Segura, as he lines it out to center. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
The batter, the second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Digging in and looking for more, Cesar Hernandez. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
First offering on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The right fielder, number 3.
Boy, Hero, that looked like extra
Right.
bases right off the bat. This thing
Harper.
caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
Bryce Harper will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. First pitch of the at-bat. Now this is driven out to deep right center. This could be trouble. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And it's not in time. He's safe as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Man, if I was on the mound, I would not let this guy hurt me. He's been tearing the cover off the ball the entire series, and he drives 2 more in right here.
He is definitely a man on a mission, and he's making a huge impact. Into the box now, Rhys Hoskins. High in the air out to center field. Kepler's there for it. And that retires the side. Another good inning here for the Phillies, and the brotherly love is in abundance now. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Stepping up now, Miguel Sano. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
First pitch on its way. Takes this the other way to right. Harper is there to put it away for route number 1.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
In now, Jonathan Scope. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Here's the 4th hit of the game, and it's a good one. Puts a good swing on this thing, and it goes for a double. We'll see if they can build on it here.
Stepping in now, C.J. Cron, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. No hits to this point. The 1-0. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. The 1-1 home. Hit out towards second. Throw goes over to third, and the decision to take a shot at third backfires as he's in there safely. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. This is chopped down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Still 1-2. He'll try again. 1-2. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Standing in now, Jason Castro, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and the Twins are turned away here as the side is retired. Twins strand a pair. They're down 7-1. And we're back for the bottom of the 7th as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Top to bottom, he said his guys have been picking on the right pitches to swing at, and they've done a nice job of using the whole field. He said that always seems to be a recipe for success, and their 7 extra base hits in this one are evidence that it has been.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Digging in once again, JT Realmuto. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. Now here's the pitch. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit on the ground out to short, and that's through. A base hit.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Trevor May enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 65, Trevor May. Now playing center field and batting 9, number 25, Byron Buxton.
Into the box now, Odubel Herrera. On a rope to the second baseman.
The third baseman, number 7. Miguel.
Riding in once again, Maikel Franco. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. He's set. Here it comes. Into center field. Line drive base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jake Arrieta. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a pop-up now. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. May typically throws a lot of strikes coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals, although he has been snake bitten by the home run ball at times in the past.
One of the keys for this guy, Matt, is not being afraid to attack the strike zone. With that said, he is prone to giving up the home runs. I think one of the cause of that, Matty V, he leaves a lot of pitches up in the strike zone. He needs to be down in the zone when he's effective.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Well, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
In now, Gene Segura. Fly ball out toward left center field. Chasing after it is Rosario. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Phillies leave them loaded. They're on top 7-1. Here's Byron Buxton now, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Fouled off.
Got him.
As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
The left fielder, number 20, Eddie.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Eddie Rosario. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Rosario behind with an 0-2 count.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Into the box, Marwin Gonzalez. Pitch popped up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Down go the Twins in order. They're down 7-1. At the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He singled his last time up.
The second baseman, Cesar.
First pitch on its way. first pitch swinging as this one's hit on the ground to second. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
The right fielder, number 3.
And now Bryce Harper bats with a homer and 2 doubles to his credit. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Hard around first is Harper racing for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Standing in now, Rhys Hoskins. Shot toward right center. Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. Strong throw in by Cruz, and that'll hold the runner at third.
Up next for Philadelphia, the catcher,
Now batting, JT Realmuto. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there. Maybe sit off speed.
First offering on its way. Hit back up the middle. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Up next will be Nick Williams. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. He's set and the pitch. That's popped up. Rosario coming on. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. Phillies will have to be content with just the one. 9th inning coming up. It's the Phillies 8 and the Twins 1. Ready for another shot now. Nelson Cruz starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and 1 strike. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone, and he should be okay to go the distance here. He's just now about to hit 100 pitches for the ball game.
Yeah, it's go time, Matty B. He's got a chance to close this one out. He knows the bullpen's rested and ready to go. He's got a smile on his face out there.
Oh, D-Row, this is what every manager loves. One day where you cannot have to empty out everybody in that bullpen. Going into the 9th inning in today's game with your starting pitcher, you can't ask for more than he's given them up to this point.
So digging in now, Miguel Sano. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Strike taken. Good pitch on the lower part of the zone.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Williams is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Twins down to their final out. And that'll bring up Jonathan Scope to hit next. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Hit the other way out toward right field. He brings it in, and the Phillies continue the roll they've been on. 7 straight victories now as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that, going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
8-1 is the final score this afternoon. The Philadelphia Phillies wrap out 19 hits. Jake Arrieta earns the win, his second, turning in a very strong complete game effort. Jake Odorizzi was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The winning pitcher is Jake Arrieta. His record is now 2-0. The loss goes to Jake Odorizzi. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 11 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely. inside the show. And now your host, Justin Allegri.
Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. Looking first at the NL East, Bryce Harper was a major force at the plate with 6 RBIs, helping the Phillies get past the Twins 8-1. It was their 7th win in a row. Johan Camargo was a major force at the plate with 6 RBIs, as the Braves downed the Marlins 9-3. Trey Turner had an outstanding 5 hits at the dish, leading Washington to a win against the Mets 12-2. The Cubs allowed only 5 hits in the game as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 7-2. The Reds combined for a 4-hitter as they plundered the Pirates 8-0. The Padres hit 3 long balls as they beat the Cardinals on the road 7-6. Nathan Eovaldi twirled 8 shutout innings before turning it over to the bullpen as the Red Sox disposed of the Diamondbacks 2-1. The Colorado Rockies totaled 13 hits as a team as they got the best of the Dodgers at home 5-3. Cameron Maybin was fantastic at the plate, collecting 5 hits, helping the Giants down the Rays 11-3. The Yankees sent 3 balls into the seats as they blew out Baltimore 10-4. Yolmer Sanchez was hot at the plate, collecting 3 hits in the game as the Chi Sox took care of the Mariners 5-3. The Blue Jays allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 4-2. The Detroit Tigers allowed only 5 hits in the game as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 6-2. Mike Trout drove in 4 and had a home run, helping the Halos defeat the Rangers 6-3. Alex Bregman was unconscious at the dish, driving in 9 runs as the Astros downed Oakland 21-5. As always, thanks for tuning in. That's all we've got this morning. Enjoy the games later today, and we'll see you tomorrow.